Hi. Nice to meet you, Josh.
Nice to meet you too.
So today I'm going to teach you how to connect your Xbox to your TV and to power, as well as a couple more accessories. Now, connecting your Xbox is important because you want to be able to play the games that you purchased on your console, and you want to be able to connect your console at your house or at other places. Now, this console, this is an Xbox One. So some of the cords may differ from other consoles and devices, but many of the main functionalities like power, connectivity, and internet connection are all very similar. So the first step of the process is going to be connecting your console to power. So you're going to need this cord right here. So this cord has a plug-in to a power outlet on the back, and then on the other side you can plug it into your console. It is shaped like two round pieces that you can plug into the far left side of the console. So you're going to plug it in right there, and then this piece you can plug into a power source. So the next part that you're going to want to know is the HDMI. So what HDMI does is it allows your console to send the information like sound and picture to your television or to your monitor. On the console there is an HDMI in and an HDMI out. So the HDMI out takes the information from the Xbox and puts it onto a screen. The HDMI in would take information from an outside source and bring it to your Xbox. We're going to be using the HDMI out to get it onto the screen. So you're going to take the HDMI cord. Either side works because most monitors and TVs have an HDMI in as well. And you're going to plug it into the plug-in right next to the power. And then the other side can go directly into your TV. The third essential quality for your Xbox will be internet. You need to be able to connect to internet to access your games and access the store if you want to purchase games, so on and so forth. So to plug in an Ethernet cord allows you to connect to internet better so that you don't disconnect as often and to have a stronger connection with the direct power source. The Ethernet cord, it has a little prong on the back of the cord, or the bottom side of the cord, so that it holds it in place with the console or device. You're going to plug it in to the far right port, and then when you hear that little click, that means it's in. Are you understanding so far everything that's happened? And
Yes, I am.
awesome. The next piece, the next three pieces are all going to be accessory. A lot of people have them on their devices, so I thought it'd be relevant to tell you how to connect these as well. This is called a external hard drive. It holds extra storage for your console. It plugs into to a USB port. There are two on the back, and there's one on the side. So all you gotta do is just plug in the external drive to any of the USB ports, and it turns on when you see that white light on the back. Another piece is an external headset device, a wireless headset device. It has two pieces. One powers the actual purpose of the headset so that you can connect your headset wirelessly. It's shaped with a little round point and has a flat piece on the high part. The flat piece will be above, and you can plug it in on the port next to your HDMI. The other part is a USB port, and you plug it into any of the three USB locations, and this powers the device so that it can perform its function. The Xbox will turn on after plugging in enough cords, or plugging in any cords. The last part would be if you have a wired controller. The controller, again, plugs into any of the USB ports. So I'm going to plug it into the USB right here on the side of the console. And that is how you connect your Xbox One. Were you able to understand the way to connect the Xbox One, and do you feel confident in your ability to do that?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the Xbox, all of the cords from it. And for the Ethernet cable, there is that little lever on the bottom. You're going to push that up and pull it out to unplug that. And I'm going to put all of the pieces back where they were before I started teaching you how to do this. So now I'm going to have you attempt to connect the Xbox to its cables.
HDMI cord. HDMI out.
Perfect.
The receiver or extra storage. USB.
Awesome. Good job. Good job.
Wireless headset connector
Perfect.
to one of the USB ports.
Yep. Into the USB port. Perfectly.
Flat side. Above to connect.
Awesome. You're doing great.
Additional controller to the side panel.
Perfect.
Two more things. The power block and
Awesome.
one additional cord, the Ethernet, lever down.
Good job.
And for the final test,
Yep, just to make sure it turns on, plug it into its power source. And there you have it.
thank you.
Great job, Josh.